Good morning, class 8 students. Students, we are doing chapter number 4. The name of the chapter is Tribal Dikus and the Vision of the Golden Age. Students, we are going to start the topic Birsa Munda. Birsa was born in the mid 1870s, the son of the poor father. The son of the poor father, Birsa, was born in 1870s and he was the son of the poor father. He grew around the forest of the Bodhana, grazing sheep, playing the flute, dancing in the local akharas. Forced by poverty, his father had to move from place to place looking for work because he was so poor that his father used to move and with his family from one place to the another. As an adolescent, Birsa heard cattle and the Munda uprising the past and saw the Sardamis leaders of the community urging the people of to revolt. See, students, he was from a poor family and he has seen the leaders also. They talk at the golden age when the Mundas have been free from the oppression of the Diku. Diku means Britishers. And they used to tell that how the tribal group Mundas were free from the oppression of the Diku and said there would be a time when the ancestors' right of the community would be resorted, means they will get their rights because Britishers have affected the life of the Dikus also. They saw themselves as the descendants of the original settlers of the origin fighting for their land, reminding people of the needs to win back their kingdom. Birsa went to the local missionary school. Birsa went to a local missionary school students and listened to the sermons of the missionaries. There too he heard it said that it is possible for the Mundas to attain the kingdom of heaven and regain their lost right. This would be possible if they become good Christians and gave up their bad practice. Later, Birsa also spent some time in the company of the prominent Vaishnavas preachers. He wore the scared thread and began to value the importance of purity and pity. Students, this is the life of the Birsa. He went to the missionary schools also. He went to the he went to he it would be possible to good Christian's life he practiced. Later, he spent his time students in the company of prominent Vaishnavas preachers also. Birsa was deeply influenced by many of the ideas he came in touch with the growing up years. He was very influenced by the ideas which he learned in the growing up years. His movement was aimed at reforming tribal society. He urged the Mundas to give up the drinking liquor, clean their village, and stop believing in the witchcraft of the Scorsese. But we must remember that Birsa also turned against the missionaries and Hindu landlords. He saw them as the outside force and then ruining the Munda's way of life. Students, he turned against the missionaries also and Hindu landlords also, which he think, the Birsa thing that has outside force and they are ruining the life of the Mundas, Munda is a community of the tribal. In 1995, Birsa urged the followers to recover their glory past, means to get their old position. He talked to the golden age in the past of Satyug, when Mundas lived a good life, constructed embankment, tapped natural springs, planted trees and orchards, practiced cultivation to earn their living. They did not kill their brethren and their relatives. They lived honestly. Birsa also wanted people to once again work in their land, settle down, and cultivate their fields. Students, Birsa now wanted that the Bunda community gains its originality and in the previous years how they used to earn their living by growing the orchard, practicing cultivation, live honestly. The Birsa also wanted to people to follow the same thing. Thank you.